LSU, Ohio Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. It's the LSU Tigers and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. Hello, Holly.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. He understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams are quality with a lot of talent on the rosters. But he believes this stadium can make a difference. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Right back to him. Makes it past the marker. Got a little grass. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Julian with the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Oh, look out on the right. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it down first and goal. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Going to the run, it's Jackson. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's third and goal from the 6. They'll send the tight end in motion. They believe in their running game on third and goal here. Runs it into the house.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep getting him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Coming out with it, it's Hall. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll start on the ground with Durham. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Just like we expected, this home crowd getting involved right from the start. They'll run the counter. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
He'll run it again. Brought down, but looks as if LSU will pick up the first down. How about that tough, hard-nosed running? Rich legacy of that at LSU. Reminds me of Charles Alexander.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I was a part of that legacy, Reese, on the other side when Justin Vincent rushed for over 200 yards in the SEC championship game, and that's what you see LSU. That's what I've always thought of watching them growing up, and you watch the way they run their offense. Usually, it starts with the physicality and the ground game.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Wants to throw. It's Levitt.
Oh no, he held on to that. Come on.
There, a first down, and they're down to the 42.
Come on. He really held on to that.
To have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You can flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
The run inside. It's Durham. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And that's a first down for the offense.
The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off play action on first down.
Oh, good
that pass
shit.
Is incomplete.
Oh, that's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Caught, and he's got room. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here as we get a look at the stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second.
7, LSU 0.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. LSU will get a first down.
I guess
I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together, and you finally force the third down, and they get the first down again. And so starting to sub some bodies because they're getting a little bit tired. They've got to find a way to get a third down stop.
And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He's got it on the right. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Using his legs, it's Berry. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Tigers. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
They'll try it over the left side. And he could not get loose on the run.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Quarterback making checks.
Western.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials
really?
offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty.
Booster. Rock. Bubba. Return. Where did he go?
Saying from the gun on third down. Got a man in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Saying. Now improvising. Fires downfield. He's open on the right. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Makes the grab. It's Jackson. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
Running inside. It's Jackson. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. The Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Throwing. Say it. Setting up the screen.
What?
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Oh, you got to make
and
that.
It'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
From the gun on third down, saying. Right on the money. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
This is why there's a lot of receivers that go alligator arms and they start tiptoeing over the middle of the field because
field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long.
Blue 22, blue 22.
Might be calling a hot route. Saying back to the air. Escapes the pressure going right. Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Looking for a gap, it's Barry. He just threw his nose right into the middle of the pile and was stopped right at the line of scrimmage. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Red pass hits complete. Out of the shadow of his own goalpost there. Pickup of 10 gets it out to the 11.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
And they'll finish off this first half by taking a knee, and we've made it halfway through, and we are deadlocked. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. To the air. It's Levitt. On the run, still looking. Unloads it left. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He didn't get a lot on the return, but man, did he set his offense up at the 30.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Finds a crease at the 20.
Let's go.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Buckeyes have taken it inside the 20. Run in the red zone, it's Jackson. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
The offense changing the play. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Here on third down, you might want to protect the field goal, but you have to stay aggressive. Saying from the gun on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here.
Booster, booster.
Fourth down, saying. Shoots it to the left. Oh, he
Come
dropped
on.
it.
I hit him in the
And
hands.
they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off.
Man,
That's
sometimes the best
trash.
defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Going long. Complete to the left. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. The give to Caden Durham. Picks up the first down. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
Well, after they struggled running the ball in the first half, you just wonder if this coaching staff made some adjustments at halftime and just said, look, we've got to get more physical and we've got to own the line of scrimmage. After that successful run, they got to keep doing this here in the second half.
The handoff as they run the counter play here. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Pulls it in, it's Green. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
They'll run it to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Blue 22, blue 22.
To the air on second down. Looking down the middle.
What?
Space on the
Come
right.
on.
And he's
He
brought
really
down
caught
after a
that.
nice gain.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Running the red zone. It's Durham. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Pulls it and fires to the left. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Quick release on the RPO. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And he made that look easy, but it's not. I think one of the hardest things to do is tackle these quick, shifty wide receivers in the open field. Nice job getting that sucker on the ground.
Tie game here late in the fourth. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on fourth down.
Let's go.
And they can't make the connection on fourth down, and they'll turn it over.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down, they were ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
On the ground, it's Jackson. Gives him some room to operate as he rumbles ahead for 6 out to the 15-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Right back to the well. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Red 54, red 54, keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Get out of here.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go. And as
guys, I can't believe this. They must not trust their defense at all. They're leaving the offense out there, and they're going to go for it here. You want to talk about a high-risk decision. Saying to throw for it on 4th.
Come on.
And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game.
And they'll take over first and 10.
Like Holly told us, this crowd is not going to fade away, and they're rising up now. Hand off to the lone back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
it's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The run inside. It's Durham. Touchdown, Tigers. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
That was trash.
Number 8, set to kick off.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Here's Julian saying to throw. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Looking to the big tight end. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
That's not what I wanted.
He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you got to score, you got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big-time mistake. This one might cost them.
I appreciate the likes, man. No, I doubt I even stay on this shit long, man. I ain't played this shit in weeks. So I doubt I even stay on it long.
The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first.
Timeout.
And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage. You're probably getting blitz. That's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
The incompletion brings up a second down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Going over the top. Fires it incomplete. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. To the air, it's Levitt.
Let's go.
And he missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here. When it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. Throws to the tight end.
Let's go.
It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And the offense goes for the knockout punch. They wanted to get the first down, run out this clock, take the dub. Now their defense is going to have to come out and step up big for them and make sure they don't give up any points.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Zayed looking to buy time. The throw. He's got the tight end. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the 1st down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
That's a great job by the quarterback here in this 2-minute situation, realizing that all of his receivers are available in live targets right now, right? He hasn't thrown to that guy too often up to this point of the game, but he didn't quit on him, and that play saw him wide open, gave him a shot.
Maybe some room here. Got enough space.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or do you go for 2? Do you go for the win? Do you try to take the lead? That is a you decision.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to throw, it's Levin. Pressure coming.
Let's
Through
go.
his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time it's second down.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Oh, he makes the catch. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
We all want to push the ball down the field, down the field, down the field. But when you can dump it off to your running back and still make 10-plus yards, man, it makes you look like a really good play caller.
Looking to take a shot.
Good shit.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's not afraid to go deep. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. The Tigers are back on top.
That is just how the coach wants to draw it up. Take up all the clock, score the go-ahead touchdown. This one is all but over.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the points come in a lightning strike, a 70-yard touchdown pass.
Number 8 set to kick this one away.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. So here they come. One last chance, and they've got to have a touchdown. Might be changing the route. Here's Sayin to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it.
Trash.
What a game. We had a furious fight all the way to the final ticks, and that one is going to be remembered forever.
And I think when you're the number 1 team in the country, you're coming in expecting to win. You're the favorites. Everybody's talking about you. You have all the momentum. You're the loved college football team in all of the land. To come in today, they played a competitive game, Jesse, but that's an inferior opponent they just lost to.
That's true. They've got to be more consistent moving forward as the number 1 team. And we saw flashes today of why they were the number 1 ranked team. We know they've got talent, but you've got to start fast. You can't shoot yourself in the foot. You can't have penalties. You can't turn the ball over. You can't have the lapses in concentration we saw today that led to them losing.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
Tomato, tomato.
A live look between the hedges. Sanford Stadium in Athens. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Georgia Bulldogs. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Anytime you step between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, you know you are on hallowed ground in college football. This is one of the best places you'll ever watch a college football game. The red and the black, the dogs, even the Uggas are buried in the stadium. This is one of the most iconic spots in all of college football. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. On the move, it's Jackson. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game.
And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. And just like they drew it up, right? Put it on the ground, get the first down. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call.
Shit, I got the ball. Show my person with the ball.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. The run to the left. He breaks a tackle.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Play fake, say it. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him. Catch and run on that one.
Well, the bad news on defense is you gave up a big completion. The good news, though, you showed great effort making a tackle and getting them down inside the 5-yard line. Effort does matter, and we'll see. If they can hold the offense here to 3 points, that might be the type of play defensively that may win you this game.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. They're trying to slam it in. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the 1st down marker.
Decision coming up here. I'm kicking a field goal, though, David. First drive of the game, you want to pay it off and just put some points up on the board.
Well, and see, I'd go for the touchdown because here's the thing. I'm going to make them go the length of the field, almost 100 yards, even if I get stopped. I'm starting this game aggressive.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run it in. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Buckeye! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Georgia, 0. Number 96, set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Got enough for the 1st. Still on his feet at the 45. Found a seam on the left. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Dogs! Rolled his way into the end zone.
And it's the game-breaking speed. You see right there, he takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like you mentioned, the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Sayin on the play action. Looking to the big tight end.
What?
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Bulldog. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for room. It's Jackson. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. They think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
The Buckeyes, really the entire state, they pride themselves on toughness. Establishing the ability to run the ball when they want to has always been important here.
Part of that Midwest lifestyle, but when you're Ohio State, you recruit at such a high level. You're going to get great offensive linemen, great running backs, so it's not a surprise that they're usually a physical unit.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Sayin finds his man. It's Johnson. Still running at the 40. He's loose. The tap, and he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights.
Number 96, set to advance on the football.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The delay of game pushes the offense back. They'll go with a direct snap. Could be an alley. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And that last run is just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards on the game. That's the mark you really want to hit as a running back, and he's got that here tonight.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period will be a second down.
Wide 33 Buster! Wide 33 Buster! Ready?
The give on the counter. Makes it past the marker. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down.
It's a good-looking run, and I'll say this. I know Georgia's always been known to run the football. They always want to be really physical, but it starts up front. They always seem to have great units on the offensive line, guys that communicate and guys that get pushed. And they've put many running backs into the NFL, but it's because of these big old hog mollies up front.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Handoff for Frazier. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The Dogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game.
Red 18, Wilson, whoop! Brush!
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Oh, they're after him. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Well, I can tell you haven't played the position. If you can't step into throws and you can't follow through, it obviously affects your accuracy. And I think the hit on the quarterback right there certainly contributed to that interception.
So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Throw it, say it. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
Looking for a crease, it's Jackson. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to fourth down. Now on fourth down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. 4th down, Sayin throws to the wideout. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Tackled after a short gain, it'll be 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go play action with Sayin. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He'll pull it down and run. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play.
And absolutely nothing doing there on the quarterback run. Defense takes all the gaps away. They use their speed to force him to the sidelines. He didn't even gain any yards, guys, before going out of bounds.
They want to run it left here. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were.
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments.
Yo, what's going on?
Unloads to the wideout.
Oh, it's good catch. That was tough. What's going on? What's going on, C? Appreciate you popping in. That was tough. I shouldn't have caught that.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback.
That was
4th down
tough.
early in the game on your own end,
he
and
shouldn't
you
have caught
go
that.
for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. Play fake, Julian Sayin looking to scramble. He's going to run it.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
Yeah, man.
The Buckeyes in a good spot
Your
here
cousin
with
got
2nd
waived
and
by the
short.
Ravens. That's tough, bro.
Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be 3rd down.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. Threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
Lined up in the gun on 3rd down, Sayin. Soft spot in the middle. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
Yo, I appreciate that follow.
Looking for a man. It's Sayin.
Come on. Why would I throw it behind him? Let's keep it real, gang. Let's keep it a fucking buck, bro. Throw it behind him.
Comes out on top with a pick.
This game. Come on. Why would I throw it behind, buddy, bro? This game is so wild.
They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Picks up the 1st down.
Why would I throw it behind?
That is the end of the
This
first half.
game, man. Appreciate that follow, though. Definitely appreciate that follow. That was sick, man.
And the Buckeyes will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. The keeper on the option. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive. Make sure they get to this.
Why would number 8 run straight? Why would number 8 run straight? So he goes at an angle, but fucking starts running straight instead of continue at the angle. Computer trash, bro. Computer is fucking trash. And they talking about they was gonna have more smarter AI. The fucker goes at an angle, then he takes off straight. Why would you go? Let me watch this. So I don't know if it'll show it. Number 8, all the way at the top. He was running at an angle, then he runs straight before he cuts back in at an angle. Bro, terrible. I don't miss this football shit.
And it'll
I
come
bought
out
it.
to
I spent
25, no
good ass
attempt at a
money on it.
return.
I don't miss it. I don't. You just some shit you be like, come on, game. Come on. Some shit you want to make sense.
Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Crosses
Come
the
on,
40.
you're not catching him. You're not catching him.
45 on his way.
And you caught him.
And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
How about the offensive line working in tandem on these blocks? You see some of those guys that got up into the second level, got a hat on a hat, and that left open a huge crease for the running back.
This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. They're going to ride this running back. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for room, it's West. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on 3rd down. Running to the left.
You got to get
That will
free.
be enough
You
to
got
move
to
the
get
chains and
free.
give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
You got to get free.
And this offense is kind of showing you a little bit of everything, but putting big plays together, really getting their momentum going. This ground attack now, you watch. They've got a little bit of everything, man. The balance, the structure, the play calling. Right now, they're in a really good rhythm.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Brought
Oh, you
down, but
gotta
not
get
before
free.
he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He wants to change this route. Saying, bring in the heat. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. You can't do that. An illegal forward pass will cost the offense 5 yards.
Mm.
3rd and 8. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. And the
what?
there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the
field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Fourth down, Sayin. Into the end zone. Oh,
it wasn't the end zone.
He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in.
I'm done.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Running free, getting this offense going. Stopped him at the 38 after the huge gain. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Still looking on the move. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye team.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see performing at a high level in the NFL. Man, you see that, you want to go get it, recruiting guys to fit those profiles. That's why Ohio State always has a good defensive line.
And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a 1st down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the 3rd. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Pocket breaking down.
Oh, wow.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
And the offense trying now to put this thing away. They're going to keep running the football to keep bleeding the clock. They've got the lead here late, now down by the goal line. Just take as many seconds off the clock as you can before snapping this football and keep running it.
Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got him in the flat. Touchdown, Bulldog. And they take it in for 6 more points.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it.
Whatever. Game can kiss my ass, yo. Don't care. No, I'm okay. Thank you. Yeah. You got it, big dog. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. Kiss my ass, college. Hey, hey.